maxi dress in pinks and reds, and it's too low cut and emphasises her saggy boobs. It's gross. "You need to get ready," she says, squinting at me in the sunlight, which isn't even that bright. Dad appears and stands next to her. His floral shirt stretches over his fat stomach. "And whilst you're at it, pack up your things. We're going home tomorrow." "What?" I jump up from the lounger, rescuing the nail varnish just in time. "You said we were going home on Thursday," I exclaim, a knot of dismay building in my stomach. "No, change of plans. I got to get back for a meeting with the solicitors on Monday, and your mother has some charity due." "Stop scowling," Mum squints at me. "If the wind changes, your face will stay like that. You'll get wrinkles." I ignore her stupid comments. "But I want to stay." "I want doesn't get," Dad speaks in a mocking tone. "I'm 16, not a kid anymore. Why do you both treat me like an idiot?" My voice rises in volume as I put my hands on my hips. "I'll stay by myself and get a train home." "No, you won't." Age isn't doing Dad any favours either. He's jowly and balding with eyes that are too small for his large circular face. "You don't get a say in the matter, Missy," he says. "I know exactly what you're thinking. This is my house, and I've no desire to see it trashed by a bunch of irresponsible teenagers." "It's not going to get trashed. It'll only be me staying here." Which, of course, is an outright lie. I'm already mentally planning how Ollie can stay the night with me, and how perhaps we can have a party. A pool party for 20 or so of his friends, perhaps. That would be manageable. "You're coming home with us, whether you like it or not," Dad says, crossing his arms across his broad chest. "That's not fair, Dad. Millie stays at her parents' second home when they're not there." "I don't care what Millie does or doesn't do. Firstly, you'd be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere without transport, and secondly, you're too young. Up to it and pack your bags." He stares at me then. "And whilst you're at it, change into something more suitable for the party. I don't want any daughter of mine looking like a slut." That's a low comment, even for Dad. I stride through the living room, stomp up the stairs, and slam my bedroom door behind me. I know it's petty, but I'm raging. I do not want to go home. My parents bought this house 8 years ago, and then spent a fortune modernising it. I know we're lucky to have a second home because my parents never fail to remind me that I'm spoilt. Mum comes from the picturesque city of Durham and always dreamed of returning to the northeast. Because Dad's business is southern-based, that wasn't going to happen. So he indulged her by buying this place. Fortunately, I've got friends up here. And not just friends. I'm in love. Not the obsessive infatuation kind like Millie and Kiara. This is proper love. Ollie is 19 and in his first year at Exeter University. We got together 3 weeks ago at the bonfire party on the beach at Whitley Bay, and I've decided that I'm going to lose my virginity with him this week. Except now my bloody parents want me to go home tomorrow, and that means I might never see Ollie again. The thought makes tears spring to my eyes and creates a deep longing in my gut. Dad has a real estate business, developing and building residential homes in London and the South East. He and Mum are always talking about opportunities and investments and boring stuff about planning permissions. I zone out. My brother, Sam, literally bailed out. He's 2.5 years older than me, and although I wouldn't admit it to any of my friends, I think he's cool. He stuck a finger in the air to Dad and has gone off travelling for a year. He sends me postcards from exotic...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.